everybody? This Jose with Oakland Latinos United on here, kicking back with you guys. Live with Jay, number 36. Hopefully, you are joining me. Let's see who comes on here. I'm a little late because I was out and about and I just got home. So, hopefully, you guys will join my live feed and we could get it started and start talking about different issues of the day. I know I'm a little late, but it's always better to be late than never, correct? Late than never. What's up with everybody? Nobody out there, nobody kicking it. How's everybody doing? What's up with everybody? Let's see if more people are joining on. You're joining Jose with Live with Jay. Press that like button if you're joining. What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're joining in. We could get started soon because there are a few things I want to talk about, a few issues of the day, and we'll see what's up. So, how's everybody's weekend been? Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. I had a freaking long weekend. I worked the whole weekend nonstop, mostly doing music. So I was busy. You know what I mean? I was like, yesterday I got home late. I didn't do that. I was tired anyway. I went straight to sleep. You know what I mean? When I got home, I worked from Friday. Saturday, I did a show in Berkeley. Then after that, I had to go all the way to Sacramento to do a show. Came back, didn't go to sleep till like 4 in the morning. Then the next day, I had to go to a homie's memorial. A homie of mine that passed away about month and a half ago. They had a memorial for him yesterday in the South Bay in the 408. So I was out there. That was pretty cool. Press the like button if you guys are joining me. So yeah, I just had a very busy weekend. That's why I didn't. What's up, folks? What's up, Hawkside TV? But yeah, that's why I didn't come on yesterday. I was busy. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I was just tired. When I got home, I was just beat. I had to rest. I just went straight to sleep. You feel me? So yeah, man, I just want to talk about a few issues of the day. Some of the things that have been going on. You know what I mean? I was in the east side of San Jose yesterday, Hogside. Well, I was in Sunnyvale originally, and then me and a friend, we dipped out to the east side. We went to La Placita and ate some food, and because my friend had never been there, so I was showing him around like east side San Jose, like San Jose in general. We cruised through San Jose. I seen there was a lot of lowriders cruising around. Was there a car show yesterday in San Jose? There was just a lot of lowriders on Santa Clara Street. I noticed yesterday. Yeah, man, I seen a lot of cars out there yesterday. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people cruising around, so it was cool. But yeah, man. Other than that, I just had a really busy weekend, and yeah, like I said, on Saturday I had to do a performance in Berkeley, and then after that I had to go all the way to Sacramento to do a performance. And trust me, the guy in Sacramento was a complete jerk, bro. He tried to rip us off. It sucked. It was some club in it was at some club in Old Sacramento, bro. We always flossing. I missed the burger on East 14. Yeah, I remember that one, the 137. I used to go that one too, the Giant Burger. But yeah, man. So what? There wasn't a car show out there in San Jose. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I was in Sacramento yesterday, and I mean Saturday, and got ripped off by a sucky ass promoter out there at a club, man, in Old Sacramento. I'm not giving no names, but it was a nightclub in Old Sac, bro. Bitch ass nigga. But anyway, yeah, but it was a busy night. But anyway, let's get started on the topics. You know, we'll hopefully more people join. What's up, Amador Posada? So I wanted to talk a little bit about they're making you wear mask again for the COVID thing. Let's talk about COVID for a little bit. And you know, a lot of us like me, I got this stupid fucking vaccine, and you know, everyone's bitching about get vaccinated because it's gonna save you. And look, I'm not no anti-vaxxer, and I'm not no conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. But they kept saying if you get vaccinated, everything's gonna be cool and blah blah blah. And now they're trying to mask people up again. Maybe possibly even try to shut everything down again. And they're blaming it on something called the Delta variant. I guess that's what it's called. I'm not a doctor. I'm not no nothing like that. I'm not no medical person, so I don't know. I just know that it is annoying They're pushing this narrative to get the fucking vaccine, the vaccine, the vaccine. And then they're starting to, going back to wearing masks when supposedly if you had the vaccine, you didn't have to wear a mask. And what the hell we get the vaccine for then? If it's not going to protect us for anything, it's just a placebo, basically. What it seems like, but I don't know. I'm not a medical person. I just want to see what you guys got about it. It was just something that crossed my mind. I wouldn't put it past them that they're going to try to shut everything down again and make some kind of excuse. I mean, a lot of people are vaccinated now. You know what I mean? So it's not like people aren't getting the vaccine. I got that stupid vaccine and I got sick as hell by that vaccine. Like, man, for like a week it was just horrible, bro. That thing affected me terribly. I mean, if I would have got COVID, who knows? I only got the vaccine only because I'm heavy set and I run the risk. I'm one of the persons that's so called at risk, which is the only reason why I took the vaccine. Period. But yeah, somebody said they want more control. Sounds like it, looks like it sometimes, because it's like they're telling us one thing, then they're doing another. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's annoying. I haven't, I only wear my mask sometimes, but like, dude, I got a vaccine. That's what you said to get. You know what I mean? What more do you want me to fucking do? And if my voice sounds all messed up, I've been singing for 5 days straight, bro. So bear with me. I barely could even do this live feed. My voice is just completely hoarse. But yeah, man, it's just annoying. You know what I mean? It's one of those annoying things. Is the vaccine effective? Is it BS? Is it a placebo? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think. You know what I mean? Why are they making people wear masks again? If you take the vaccine, you can still catch COVID. Facts. I mean, seems like it. They're saying that people that have the vaccine are still getting it, or they're still getting that Delta variant. Supposedly, what I was told that if you have the vaccine, you won't get it as badly. But I don't know. You know what I mean? It's hard to trust what they say sometimes. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But what do you guys think? You think these fuckers are gonna try to shut everything down again? You think that they're gonna try to do what they did last year again, or do you think they're just making people wear masks again? I don't know. I guess when we're really good, the thing is, a lot of these diseases, you got. This is one thing I do know from medical people. What's up? What's up, Estepeda? This is one thing I do know. They want to do a booster for the new variant. I'm not taking no more shots for that shit. Oh, the first two shots were horrible. But what I do know is that in the summertime, usually like bugs like this don't spread as much. It happens more in the wintertime. That's usually when anything goes up. Colds go up in the wintertime, flus go up in the wintertime. And if you look at last winter, that's when COVID went up. You know what I mean? In numbers. So I guess we won't know till winter what's gonna happen. But with this Delta variant or whatever, or if this COVID shot is even effective at all. What's up, East Oakland, UNT, Dirty 30s, the 60s. So you're from the Dirty 30s or the 60s, but I know what UNT is. But yeah, man, I got the stupid shot, and like I said, I felt horrible for like a week. That was like almost 2 weeks ago. COVID is around to stay. Vaccine will keep you alive. Yeah, I mean, I'm not okay. Don't think I'm an anti-vaxxer or one of those idiots that No, I'm not. I'm not gonna tell you to take it or not to take it. I took it already. You know what I mean? So it's your choice, whatever you want to do. To me, it's just annoying that we take it and they're telling us something differently now. The thing is, your chest hurt after you got the shot. My arm hurt, I felt dizzy a little bit afterwards, and then the next day I had a fever, bro. I was like bedridden the whole day, bro. It was horrible. It was like hot outside and hot in my room, but it felt like I was like in a refrigerator, bro. That's how I was trembling. Like, it's horrible. Luckily, once the sun started going down, it started kind of going away, but man, man. And then that just got a whole week. I wasn't all there. I was just like, my energy was just drained for like a week. But like I'm saying, I'm not telling nobody not to take it. I'm not saying anything about these vaccines are here to kill us. I'm not one of these conspiracy theories. And I'm not saying that conspiracies are good, bad, truth, or false, because there are some conspiracies that are true. But I'm just saying this is annoying. Now we gotta wear a mask again. Then are they gonna try to shut stuff down again? I mean, come on, man. They've been pushing the vaccine because the expiring date for the vaccine almost here. Since people are getting vaccine, they need to check the date on the bottle. People don't talk about this. Yeah, I don't even know about that. Press that like button if you're joining us. You know what I mean? But it's just a little frustrating. You know what I mean? It's been hard. It's been hard for all of us, man. It's been a hard year. I'm not taking that vaccine. I'm fine. God got me. That's not what I'm telling people. What's up, MacArthur Productions? What's up with my brother Brownback tapping in? Yeah, man. I'm just talking about the vaccine and the Delta variant. They wanted people to take the COVID shot. I took it. And, they're starting to ask people to wear masks again after supposedly the stupid fucking shot was going to protect you from that. And I don't know, man. I don't know what to think, man. I'm just so freaking frustrated. That's all. It's been hard. It's been a rough year, man. And I guess it's been a rough year for all of us. They're afraid the virus will mutate way more deadly and contagious. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I mean, I have a lot of people in the medical. What if I can catch it and spread it? Someone said, why would I take the vaccine if I can still catch it and spread it? Yeah, man. My sister is a nurse, and what she told at least me was that by taking the vaccine, even if I get it, there's a bigger chance that I won't get too sick off of it or die from it. You know what I mean? And then the only reason I took the vaccine was because, like I said, I am heavy set. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm a fat dude. I weigh 250. Luckily I'm tall and it evens it out a little bit. But I'm 250 and I'm 5'11", almost 6 foot. And I had experienced high blood pressure in the past. I don't have it no more. I made it go down, thank God. First with pills, then with exercise and cutting salt and stuff like that out of my diet. You won't get as sick, and you also have less chance of passing it off. Yeah, but like I was saying, I'm 5'11" and I weigh 250. I had blood pressure in the past, high blood pressure in the past. Luckily, I made it go down. And and uh, um and I was at risk. You know what I mean? I was at risk. Thank God I don't have diabetes, but I was at risk of fucking dying from that possibly. And plus, I'm 43 years old. So that is the only reason why I took it. You know what I mean? Because I was at risk. Not saying it's gonna happen, but pasteurization got wiped out from the absolutely. I'm not saying they didn't. Look at the bubonic plague. I honestly think they should let people choose if they want to take the vaccine or if they don't. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I feel about forced vaccination. I'm not gonna say I'm for it, but I'm not gonna say I'm against it. I would have to see what kind of effect the vaccine is gonna have on people. Pfizer don't believe conspiracies. I took the Moderna one. I didn't took. Did I take Moderna or Pfizer? I think I took Moderna, bro, if I remember right. But everyone in my house is vaccinated, and most of my friends are vaccinated. Only a few people I know are not vaccinated. So most people are getting it, at least in the Bay Area that I know of. You know what I mean? Because a lot of my friends are vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. I just recently got my last vaccination was like 2 weeks ago. So I got it. So like I said, I got it because I'm at the risk of catching it and dying from it, and it scares me. I don't want to fucking die. You know what I mean? Yeah, Texas and Florida's hella crazy. Yeah, I heard in Florida they have a huge percentage of people getting it, but those are Republican states. They don't. Even in California, I was in Fresno a while back, and over there they didn't even care. They were like, people were walking around with no mask, with like they didn't care. Florida's off the charts. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I heard Florida. I don't know too much about Texas, but I did hear Florida had it badly, man. But yeah, man, man, I just got a bad experience with a bad promoter this week. Saturday in Sacramento, man. We got health shouldn't be political. Yeah, you're right. Why, hello there. I don't know who that is, but hello. But that is true. I was gonna change the subject, but yeah, health shouldn't be political. That is true. I agree with that statement. You know what I mean? You should always take care of your health and however you can. Whether it be natural, whether it be with pills, whatever. If it's gonna help you take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like I go to the gym, you know what I mean, and I'm trying to eat better. They try to take parents' rights in North Carolina. That I don't know. You got into a fight with a promoter? No, I'll go into the story about the promoter. I just dealt with a piece of shit fuck promoter, and I've dealt with him in the past, unfortunately. But I'll go to that. But yeah, to me, health shouldn't be political. Yeah, it should be both. It shouldn't be both, but political party union for their agenda. Of course they are. Of course they are. Political party, right or left. And let's keep it real. It doesn't matter what side of the spectrum they're in. They're always going to use these situations for their own political gain. You're not going to tell me this nonsense that just because they're from the right or the left, they're any different or any better. No, they're all the same. They all have an agenda to push. The liberals have one just like the conservatives do. And press that like button if you're joining me. I see we got more. Press that like button. Keep it good for your boy Jose. But yeah, I mean okay, like say veganism or vegetarianism. I got a lot of friends who have went vegan or vegetarian. I haven't, but definitely there have been times where I've cut down on meat and ate more vegetables and ate more fibers. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, like the vegan kind of the vegan vegetarian world is usually looked on as a leftist thing or a liberal thing. You know what I mean? Even though there are conservatives too that lean vegan or vegetarian. But if you think about it, it's been hijacked in many ways by the left. When it shouldn't be like that. If you want to have a healthy choice of eating, it shouldn't matter what side of the fucking political spectrum you're in. It should just be you're choosing to eat more healthy. And that's just how it is. It shouldn't have anything to do if you voted for fucking Trump or for Obama or some fucking pendejo. Who cares? That's redundant. You feel me? A lot of hospitals are starting to treat patients as customers. If the Republican Democrats is the same, they just want our votes. They shoot us to the curb. Exactly. Exactly. It's all pandering to the choir for votes. The left loves to hijack movements, including Black Lives Matter. Yeah, but the right does too. Let's face it. Tell us the promoter story. I'll tell it in a little bit. But yeah, man. Oh, I meant Obama or Trump or or Biden or whoever. You know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. They're all the same fucking shit. Really, they all. Once they're in office, they all represent the same government, the same propaganda, the same agenda. You know what I mean? That's what people don't understand. It's not easy to just go into the government and stir things up. It's not. You know, when you have a system that's been in place for years and decades and fucking centuries already, you can't just go in there and say, hey, I'm the guy that's going to change things. You need a real revolution to do something like that. And I don't think that's ever really going to happen here. To be really, truthfully, to keep it 100 with y'all. You feel me? Exactly. You can't stir the system without getting whacked. Exactly. And press that like button if you're joining me, man. Show some love to your boy Jose. But yeah, man, it's just your health, a disease. None of that should be political. It should not be. You know what I mean? And Latinos for Trump. Bro, Trump don't give a fuck about you, bro. Just like Biden don't give a fuck about you. But pendejos for Trump. Hey, Choloani voted for Trump. But nah, I'm just saying, like it shouldn't be. Yeah, look at JFK exactly. The real problem, the Federal Reserve, they literally their own amongst the government. Do Oakland Northern function amongst each other? I'm not sure, bro. I really don't know if they do now. I know in my day they didn't, but hey, someone's asking me, do Norteños in Oakland today funk with each other? I couldn't answer that question. I don't know. I know in my day they didn't. When my brother was young, they kind of did, but not in my day. Everyone was kind of chill. It seemed like when I was younger. But yeah, it shouldn't be a political issue. Your health shouldn't be a political issue. Your form of eating, your form of exercise or diet shouldn't be a political issue. It should be an internal issue within yourself. Like, I know that I'm overweight, and I know that I have bad eating habits, and I know that I gotta cut them out, and I acknowledge that, and I take steps on doing it every day. You know, like right now, after I get off this live, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna run. You know what I mean? And do some exercise. You know, I'm conscious that I have to do things. You know, earlier I took a long walk. You know, Demo Crips and Rick Glovelikins. Isn't that what what's his name said? Jesse Ventura. Somebody said, yeah, ribeye is hella good though. I love ribeye. I love me some carnitas. I love me some carne asada. 30 and 60's been beefing for a cool minute, but the rivalry died off a couple of years ago. There you go. Somebody said. But yeah, man, it's just like, just take care of yourself, guys and girls, if there's girls out there, and fuck these political movements. You feel me? Do what you got to do to stay alive and survive. But let me tell you a little bit about the promoter story. I was contracted to do a show in Sacramento, and the promoter was a douche from the time I got there. He was just being a fucking douche. He knew that I was doing a show in Berkeley, and that when I was done in Berkeley, I had to drive all the way to Sacramento. And I went all the way to Sacramento, to old Sacramento, and when I get there, he's already being a douche. You know what I mean? He's already like, hey man, you got... I was like, dude, I'm coming from the Bay Area. You know that I'm not going to be here within a half an hour. You know, it's going to take about an hour or more to get here. Maybe even like an hour and 20 minutes. So we get there, he's already being a jerk, so I already get this feeling, oh, this motherfucker's going to give us a problem. So we go, we do our set. Then when we get off and we're packing up, he's like, oh, I promised you 500, but I'm only going to pay you 3. I said, no, you're not. He's like, well, you got here late and people didn't even really like the music. I'm like, dude, you are making excuses. You're being a fucking scumbag. Pay me the 500 you told me you were going to pay me. So he just was being a straight fucking jerk, man. So, you know, me and the other bandmate, we had to gain up on him and tell him, hey, bro, give us our 500, bro. And he wouldn't budge, bro. He was being a dick until his wife said, just give him the 500. Because it's like, dude, how the fuck are you going to pay, for one, contract me to go all the way to Sacramento, and then when I get there, you want to fucking, we do what we said we were going to do, and then you want to make excuses afterwards and not pay us, bro. And the sad thing was, he was a Latino, man. He was raza. And, you know, I hate to say it. I hate to sound this way, but sometimes our own fucking people do us dirty, bro. I've been done dirty by more Latino promoters than I have white or black promoters, bro. No fucking lie. I've been done more dirty by Latino promoters, bro. I got done dirty. I hate to say it, but this is the second time I got done dirty in Sacramento, bro. I did another show in Sacramento like 5 years ago, and the same thing, bro. They promised us one thing, and when we get there, they're trying to say, oh, we're going to pay you less. We're going to pay you less. Like, what? You know what I mean? It's like I could understand if they promoted us and we lived locally, I could understand it. But when I drive all the way from from Oakland all the way to Sacramento, that's not around the corner. You feel me? And I'm coming from another show. I had to stop the other show, pack all my equipment into the car, get the whole band ready into my car. We loaded up and headed straight to Sacramento. That's not easy, bro. I would have flipped him off. How's it going, Oakland? It's Mondo from South Central. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, carnal? I know who that is. But yeah, man, it's like our own people do that shit to us, bro. It's like he was like, I don't know if he was Colombian or Salvadorian. He kind of sounded Salvadorian, but he was with a bunch of Colombianos, so I don't know. But I told him, hey, bro, if you're gonna hire me to come all the way from the Bay Area, bro, you better pay me, bro. I say, cause Sacramento is not around the corner from Oakland, bro. I came from a long way to be here, bro, and I did my part. I think the story was interesting but messed up at the same time. Yeah, man, it's just messed up. And that's the second time that that's happened to me in Sacramento. I'm trying to think if that's happened to me in the Bay Area. I can't remember. Buenas noches. Zapatitas beat. Oh, the Zapatistas. Which ones? The ones in Chiapas? What's up, Alvarado 5? Our Salvadorian Raza just thought it was Mexicano or Chicano. Of course, Salvadorians are Raza, bro. All like to me, all if you're from south of the border, bro, you're Raza, bro. If you're Mexican, if you're Central American, if you're South American, bro, you're Raza to me, bro. Good night. I'm falling asleep. All right, take care. But yeah, man, it's just like how you gonna contract me to go out there? To me, it's just sad, bro, that our people do us sometimes dirty like that, bro. You feel me? Another so-called Latino, another so-called raza, bro. You feel me? Emiliano's birthday was yesterday. Oh, Emiliano Zapata, órale. Happy birthday to Emiliano Zapata. How old was he? Like 120, right? Not everyone in the U.S. who speaks Spanish is Mexican. Of course not. I'm not even fully Mexican. I've said this 100 times. I'm half Mexican and Salvadorian. You feel me? Most people out for themselves. Yeah, man. 142 years. Damn, he was born a long time ago. But yeah, man. Somebody put what, a Salvadorian flag? See, I'm Salvadorian and Mexican. My mom was from Mexico and my dad was from El Salvador. And I play Latin music. I play music from the Caribbean. I play Colombian music, specifically Colombian music, cumbia, vallenato, salsa. But I could play some other styles too. But yeah, man, we go out there and this motherfucker doing us dirty, bro. All the way out. It was in Old Sacramento. I'm not gonna throw the name of the club out there, but it was just in Old Sacramento. Let's put it like that. I'm Guatemalan, so you're Guatemala. From Guatemala. But yeah, man, I'm half Salvadorian. Both folks from El Salvador, both rebels during the Salvador War. Yeah, man. What's up with all looks in San Francisco out open? It's all over YouTube. What's up with all looks? What do you mean looks? I don't understand what you mean by that. Give the live a thumb with all the licks in San Francisco. I don't know, bro. That was my next thing I was going to talk about a robbery that happened in Oakland, I think yesterday or Saturday. Press that like button if you guys are on here. Like that, YouTube won't hate on this live feed. But I seen a video on Cron 4 and I posted it on my IG page. And it showed another robbery, man. Unfortunately, of some black dudes robbing some Asians, bro. And then this time people got shot, bro, in broad daylight. Pretty fucking bold, bro. I mean, that's messed up, man. You dude got shot to the right. Yeah, dude got shot to the right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I guess it was two dudes that were robbing, I think, an Asian lady, and I guess some people tried to stop the robbery, and the dude shot at him. You know what I mean? I heard that two people got shot. No one got killed, but man, bro, that's some fucked up shit. I mean, to me, it seems like it's a racial thing. There's a lot of people saying, no, they're just robbing people, but to me, it seems like a racial thing. But yeah, man, crime has been up in the Bay Area for the last year, especially San Francisco. they're stealing from stores, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. What I you want to hear? Let's get conspiratorial right now, because in this one I might get conspiratorial. What I think they want to happen, what I think they want to happen is they want to make laws that are not that strict, but then the police want to back away from enforcing whatever laws are there. And they want to use that as an excuse to say, look, crime is out of control. Like that, they could put some strict ass fucking horrible laws. That's what I think is really happening. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but that's what I think is happening. I think the police is like, let them have their Black Lives Matter moment. Let them have whatever. Let's chaos run in the streets. And then we'll get a politician in there who's going to be on our side, and he's just going to fuck everybody in the ass. And that's what I think they're waiting for. I think that's what they want to do. Same way they did in the 90s. In the 90s, they let everything get crazy with the crack epidemic and the crack war, the war on drugs. And they use that as an excuse to just fucking throw people in jail and build prisons and create a prison economy. Laws are made by those who pay to have them implemented. What's up, Omar Beltran? Yeah, man. I agree. They want chaos. Same thing with New York. Yeah, man, because I mean, look, man, I'm older. I could remember when you would go, those folks only have economic gains. You're talking about the elites, right? Um, Cause look, I come from an era where I'm old, bro. I come from an era where if you went shoplifting at a store, that was a risk. You know what I mean? That was a risk that you were gonna go to jail if you got caught. In those days, they had security guards that would come after you and handcuff you and all that. You know what I mean? So if you went to a store, it was a risk you were gonna go to jail. You know what I mean? That doesn't exist anymore. So people are more emboldened to just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in there and steal, and they're not gonna do shit to me. So times have changed, and I think I think there's people out there, like Homeboy says, people with money who want to create a very strict police state somewhere down the line. Whether it be the right, whether it be the left, but it's gonna be somebody. And that's why they want chaos, for they could say, see, it's the liberals, or see, it's the Republican. It's the same. Cops don't report it more than 500, something like that, not worth the effort in their eyes. Yeah, like petty crimes, like petty theft and stuff like that. Like in the old days, like I said, you could go into a restaurant, to a store, and you stole some little thing, and the cop would come arrest you. It used to be a lot more strict, but it's not strict like that anymore. What do you think about Benicia? I don't know. It's just a small town next to Vallejo. I look at Benicia kind of like Alameda is to Oakland. Someone said, "Is it racial thing?" But you notice the news never says the vatos robbing them Asians are black. Did Did you see the Proud Boy pepper spraying each other? Nah. Back in the days, if you stole something allegedly, you were lynched. Yeah, it's just a suburb of Vallejo. I guess, bro, Omar Vizcana. All I know about Benicia, it's like Alameda in Oakland. It's like where all the people with money live, white people, Asians, and Vallejo's the ghetto. Same thing with Oakland. It's Alameda's where the people live with money, and Oakland's the ghetto. Civilians suffer at the end, and they can't carry firearms. Now that I do agree with. That's where I disagree with liberals. I'm not a anti-firearm person. You know what I mean? I think if there are going to be crime like that and people are going to be robbed in broad daylight and shot like that incident that happened in Chinatown, I think people should have the right to carry guns and protect themselves. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? This shit is becoming an epidemic. Is it racial? Do you guys think it's racial? Or do you think they're just random robberies? You know what I mean? What do you think about the volcano eruptions going on around the world? Will it exterminate the fakes? The volcanoes? I haven't heard about the volcanoes, bro. I'll look into it. I haven't been watching the news lately, bro, but I'll look into it. But what do you think? Like that shooting that happened in Chinatown. what, yesterday or the day before. Do you think it's racial? Do you think they're targeting folks because they're Asian and they see them as a easy target, or do you think it's just random robberies because people are hurting for money? Is it downtown Oakland? It's mostly around Chinatown and kind of like around Funktown, where there's a lot of Asians. Where Asians, like the Asian neighborhoods, it's been going on a lot. You know, gotta hit the road. All right, Hawkside, take care, man. You know what I mean? And why is it a lot of? I'm not saying all, because there are some, but why is it more African Americans aren't talking to their youth about this and preventing these kind of things from happening? Because, like I said, this is only going to create racial animosity and hatred. Some random, but some are racial. Let's real look down on Asians. Either target same fight. So the shootings was probably racial. There's a lot of ignorance of folks now, more and more, probably even more than back in the 50s. Yeah, that is true. I mean, look, I grew up with a lot of black folks, bro. And I grew up with a lot of raza. And even within our people and their people, I've heard them talk shit about other races. So, blacks deny there's a problem. They are not even open to talk about it. True. They just looking for easy charges when prices were getting robbed back in the day. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. The shooting that happened, I forgot where it happened. The racial division now is also extending to outer space. Probably 100 degree with shadow. Let's be real, a lot of African Americans don't have family morals. Some don't. I'll agree. Some of our people are starting not to have family morals too. I can't leave my people off the hook either. But yeah, I agree. There's a lot of degeneracy out there, man. Just in general in the world, a lot of ignorance, a lot of just stupidity. Exactly. I'm not saying it doesn't happen with Rasa. Rasa, we do fucking retarded shit too. Look at what happened to me the other day. Some punk motherfucker hired me to go to Sacramento and didn't want to pay me. Do you know the shooting that killed a 15-year-old in Vallejo? No, when did that happen? I didn't hear about it. But yeah, man, it's just it's sad, man. And like homeboy from South Central said, Mondo, you know what I mean? It's like people are more ignorant than in the 50s. I see a lot of racial intolerance. I see a lot of people, you know what I mean? That was an ignorant. So Mondo Ray says that was an ignorant comment. Shadow, with all due respect, it's just Mike Pike and homie. In July of this year, in the Vista Projects, I don't know where in Vallejo the 15-year-old guy at. I think I heard about it. Oh, was that a shooting that happened about a month ago? Someone got run over in Piedmont and a cop in the 90s. I think I heard something about a cop getting run over in the 90s. Yeah, I heard about a 15-year-old getting shot. Yeah, you're right. I think it happened around like like York Street, right? Somewhere in that area. The kids are being targeted, the youth. My dad's friends robbed banks in 2018 and they were on their 40s. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that older people don't commit crimes too, but look, I can excuse youngsters when they're committing crimes because a lot of times they don't know no better. And face it, I was young once, so I remember what it was like to be young. I'm not one of those people who gets old and they forget what it was like to be young. I remember how stupid I was when I was young. You couldn't tell me anything. I knew it all. You know what I mean? But when you're 40, late 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're still acting like a teenager and you're still stupid enough to be out there pulling licks and doing dumb shit, bro, you only have yourself to blame if you get killed or caught up. You feel me? They say Vallejo don't cop a lot of cops. I don't know. Is there Latinos in Piedmont? I know that there are some because I have met. I've met a few Latinos in Piedmont, but not very many. I met a few blacks in Piedmont too. Have you seen the film City of Gods? Is that the one about Brazil? They are gonna laugh at you. Who's gonna laugh at us? But yeah, I've actually met a couple of Latinos from Piedmont, bro. They're very few though, very few. You know what I mean? I met a couple of blacks too from Piedmont, but they're very, very few. The ones acting like teenagers. Hey, I met a lot of dudes like that. They're fucking old and they're out there doing dumb shit. Those are the ones that end up becoming homeless bums on the streets. I grew up with blacks just being real. Me too. You know what I mean? I grew up in Oakland, bro. And I lived in Vallejo and I lived in Sacramento and I lived in Richmond before, and there's a lot of African Americans in those towns too. So I've been around them. So I know their community pretty well because I grew up with a lot of them. It's nothing for the younger to do. The thing is, yeah, I was young once too, bro, and I had homies who were young and reckless, bro, that didn't give a fuck. Raza. You know what I mean? They didn't care. They were out there pulling licks and shooting at people and doing dumb shit, bro. And you couldn't tell them anything. I would tell them, hey, bro, you guys should calm down. You guys are gonna get caught up. Oh, nah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I'm from the hood. Oh, blah blah blah. I'll fuck anybody. So it's like, you know what I mean? So I grew up around that. It's not like I didn't. You feel me? Old dogs, yeah, basically. You know, it's like I've seen it all. At my 43 years of age, I've seen it all, man. I've seen all different walks of life of people, man. And it's, yeah, there's some people out there, bro, that you know, you can't teach them anything. They don't listen, you know. Some, you know, some, let's be fair, some get to a point where they're like, damn, maybe I shouldn't be doing this no more. Maybe I should, you know, maybe I shouldn't be out there committing crimes. Maybe I shouldn't be out there going to jail. You feel me? When the kids don't have role models, they learn the hard way. Yeah, now that's creepy. You know, and I think lack of fathers, I think lack of male role models, I think single moms, I think that plays a big part in a lot of it too. You know, and it's not, I'm not being a sexist and I'm not saying that a woman can't do it, but sometimes you do need a man to teach a boy how to be a man. Does that make sense? Hey, you don't know that rolling close to the gas station they have an apartment. Hey, don't you know that rolling close? Rolling Wolf? I don't know where that is. Is that in Vallejo? There's a volcano that erupted in Iceland and one in the Congo and the one in Yellowstone. Oh yeah, I remember a volcano erupted in Iceland a few years ago. Rolling Wood? Where's Rolling Wood? I know a Rolling Wood. I think it's San Pablo, Richmond, Yellowstone. Huh? I'm gonna look into that. I didn't know about that. 85% of inmates come from single parent homes. So yeah, family's important. Yeah, I mean, like, look at me. I came from a two parent. They are trying to destroy the image of man, destroy family, for the stand family values. I think to some degree that's true. I think they are trying to destroy especially the people of color family, the black family, the Rasa family. You know, have you been to Samoa, California? What about Dublin, California? I actually have been to Samoa, California. That's fucking crazy you ask me that. Samoa, California. And you know what? I was in Dublin the other day. I was in Dublin the other day, so that's crazy. But yes, I've been to Samoa, California. I know where that's at. That's up north in Humboldt County. There's what you call it? The Samoa Cookhouse in Samoa Beach. I've been there. Beautiful place, bro. I'm surprised. I'm shocked you know about that. Not a lot of people plug. How many of you out there know where Samoa, California is? Have you ever heard of it? That's crazy that he heard of Samoa, California. Corning. I heard of Corning. I've heard of Corning. Mainstream are making men more feminine. I agree with that. Hey, bro, you know that the North Bay cities like Vallejo and Fairfield gets hot. Yeah, I know. Nobody heard of it. Yeah, that's up north. That's up north towards Humboldt. I've been there, Samoa, California. It's an actual, it's like a little tiny town. When you go to jail, you see who's your real homie is. Humboldt County, the northern part of Cali, where hammers can't dance like my man Gross Planks. Exactly. I've been up there. It's beautiful up there. The forests are hella nice out there. Have you been to San Ramon? Of course. But yeah, to homie Armando, I was in Dublin, California a few days ago, bro. I know where Dublin is. I know Livermore, Pleasanton, all that whole area. I know the whole Bay Area, bro. Trust me. I know damn near the whole Bay Area. Bigfoot. I haven't seen Bigfoot, but I heard he might. I seen a Bigfoot store somewhere up there north. Baghdad, California? Nah, I never heard of Baghdad, California. I would have. It's some rinky-dink little town. I know Sacramento. They call South Sacramento South Side Iraq. That's the only thing I could attribute to Baghdad. But yeah, man. I mean, I grew up in a two-family house, a two-parent household. My mom and dad were here. The only person they really couldn't control was my brother. My brother's the one that fucked up badly in the family. You know what I mean? Me, I went through some hard trials, but I managed not to fuck up. My sister, and my other brother, they went through some hard times, but they managed not to fuck up that bad. You know what I mean? And I have family now that are college graduates, that are nurses, that are professors at universities, bro. So it's like, yeah, having a two-parent household prevented a lot of us from being fuck ups. Humboldt County kidnapped the county in most cases. I heard about that. They used to call the town Baby Iraq. I think I remember that. Sometimes they have both parents will stop from getting to back. And that's true. That's true. There are more single moms now than ever before in all races. Exactly. I'm not just saying it's just the black community, because I see it in a lot of places. Skip from NF came from a good household, and both parents good job. Yeah, look, I'm not saying that two parents don't. What's up, Richard? I'm not saying that a two-parent household family is gonna prevent you from not being a fuck up. I'm not saying that, because at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you have to do. But when you have a two, when cause let's face it, there are some dads that are pieces of fucking shit. Let's not veer from that and put it all on women. Yes, there are some men that are dads, but they're fucking scumbags. Just like there are some women that are toxic fucking females too. So, I could say fuck both sides. They both got their faults. But in many cases, when you have two parents that do good and try to do good, chances are their kids are gonna do good. Or at least they might fuck up. Like I fucked up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I did. I wasn't perfect. I got into trouble. I went to jail a couple of times. But I'm not a fuck up. I'm not homeless. I'm not struggling. Well, we're all struggling, but I'm not struggling badly. You know what I mean? I don't know why folks are mad at moms. I just look at nature and the mothers treat their babies. Don't tell animals or lesbians. Nature and humanity all things. 3,500 is Baghdad. Is it? I didn't know that. At the end of the day, you're who you are. Now, I'm not bashing single moms, but when you have just one parent in the house, you know what I mean? It is hard. I could imagine it's fucking hard. And especially if you have hella kids, man. You know what I mean? It can be hard. And let's not pretend like this strong woman can fucking control it. No, that's bullshit. It's hard. Especially if she has to work, she has to pay rent, she has to do all this stuff. You know what I mean? Even if they have a good job, exactly. It's hard. You know? And I've met some successful people that came from single moms. So not everyone is bad came from single moms. I met successful people that came from single parent households. They do exist. I'm not saying they don't exist. And I'm not putting the blame on all of it, but I think there should be a two-parent household if you're gonna have kids. A lot of those moms keep their kids from seeing their dads and make the kids hate them. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they take their kids to their friends. Parents are selfish in what way? The thing is, I don't have kids. You know what I mean? And trust me, I messed around with a lot of girls. You know what I mean? I messed around with a lot of girls, and I managed to not have kids. You know what I mean? And I'm 43 years old, and I'm not ashamed of it. I don't have kids. Because I know if I had kids right now, I'd be screwed. I'd be screwed because I'd have to take care of that kid. I'd have to have responsibility for that kid. I couldn't do the things I do now because I would have to, you know, always be a dad. I would have to, probably be, and suffering from fucking child support, all that crap. I dodged all that bullet, man. And I'm 43 and my sperm count is still high, so you never know. You never fucking know. So I'm not saying I'm never gonna have kids. You never know. But I'm saying so far I dodged that bullet. There's a lot of people who run streaks at a young age because of circumstances at home. Yeah, sometimes it's their family members who raise them to be bad. Yeah, yes, I agree. Yeah, the rappers struggle a lot from child support. Not just rappers, homie. A lot of black and brown men, bro. Trust me. I used to work payroll a long time ago at a job, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you guys a true story. When folks have kids, they don't exist anymore. They take up parenthood without doing their research. Exactly. How do you think Warriors going to be this year? I hope they're good. I'm actually wearing a Warriors shirt right now. I had on my Warriors hats today. Sporting my Warriors hat. But yeah, man, it's just like I used to work payroll at a job, man. I used to be a recruiter for a temp agency a long time ago. Not that it wasn't even that long ago. It was only a few years ago. And man, bro, if you only seen how much money they would take from people from child support, it was sad, bro. It was fucking sad. I would be like, God damn, I am so glad that I didn't have kids, man. Because I would be in these dudes' boat right now. I mean, they would take out crazy amounts of child support. I mean, pretty much their whole paycheck. I seen a dude literally, and I'm not even lying. I seen a dude get paid because of overtime and everything. He got paid like almost $2,000. You know how much he had left from child support? 500 fucking dollars. I am not shitting you. 500 fucking dollars from doing overtime and getting paid $2,000. He had $500 left on his check. I'm not even making this up. I swear on my dead mother that this is true. I'm not even making this up. You know what I mean? $500 out of 2,000. Now wrap your head around that when you're sleeping with some girl, bro. You feel me? Wrap your head around. Remember that I told you guys that. $500 out of a $2,000 paycheck is all this man had left. You know what I mean? I felt bad for him, bro. The reason why I'm not a bad kid because I have an uncle who is a cop in Sacramento and never want to bring him down. The courts always sided with the mother that big California is a maternal state. Yeah, yeah, in many ways. But just think about that, bro. I used to work with a doctor who paid child support for 3 kids. He was not all that, unfortunately. Yeah? Hey, don't you think 2001 is better than 2002? I don't know. It's hard for me to make that call. A little better, but still a lot to go by. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it was an interesting talk today, bro. We talked about something a little different. You feel me? Now that we talked about all that, the hour mark is going to come soon. So let's just leave it open forum. What's up? Throw me a topic, anything you want me to talk about. Anything that maybe I talked about earlier. Make sure you wear a Jimmy hat, yeah. They said they closed the businesses. Closed what businesses? But yeah, man, I'm going to leave it up to you guys because I'm going to get off soon. In the Bay, you remember the Bums? Of course I remember that. That was Brothers Under Madness, right? Can we talk about Zapata? What do you want to talk about him? Let's talk about him real quick. What's up? He was born in what? The state of Morelos in Mexico, correct? And he fought against the federal government. Was Zapata? Zapata looked indigenous to me. I never heard of him being French Creole. I heard something about Zapata having a sister that looked black though. Born in Cuautla. I know that he was murdered by a guy named Jesus Guajardo. That I do know. In 1919, I believe. In shit, I forgot the name of the town where Chinameca, I think, is where he was killed. He was Swiss? No, not by a long shot. Maria de la Luz Salazar was his sister. Yeah, I heard about her. But yeah, Emiliano Zapata was a fighter of the South. You know what I mean? He fought against the federal government. You know, at first he was cool with Madero, but then Madero started acting funny, so he turned on Madero. I know that Emiliano Zapata and Pancho Villa met in 1915. Somebody said like India Maria movies were bomb in the 80s. I remember her. I remember Cantinflas too. I remember going to see Mexican movies at the movie theater that used to be on in Folktown at the Plaza Theater over there by 7th and East 12th when I was a little kid. Jose Doroteo Arambula. I thought his last name was Doroteo Arambula Arango. That's what I was told. But yeah, I'm right about Zapata. He was an interesting character, man. He fought against the government for 10 years. Mario Almada. That was the guy that used to kill everybody. I used to see them in downtown Lake Broadway when the theaters were still open. Yeah, I remember the Mission District used to have a lot of theaters too, bro. The Tower, the New Mission, the Teatro Latino. And in Oakland, they used to have the Cine Plaza, the Teatro Plaza on East 12. And I think San Leandro, they used to have the Bal Theater, which was on East 14th. They used to show Mexican movies there too. And I want to say there was another one. I just can't remember where it was. Maybe in Richmond they might have had one. But yeah, I think I remember there being movie theaters in downtown LA because I remember going to downtown LA when I was a little kid. And I think I remember I think it was Broadway. I don't remember what street it was, but it was like hella raza down there and just hella like Mexican stores everywhere. Probably was that place Los Callejones. I used to. Cantinflas married a white woman and was in Hollywood in the 60s. It was definitely Mexican crown. Those protecting for the people who didn't care about him. Well, definitely the Mexican Revolution was. It started as a war of politics, but it definitely became a war between the haves and have-nots for sure. Favorite Mexican actor was Tintan. That was I forget his real name. He was related to a local Valdez and Ramon Valdez, who used to play on Chespirito. But yeah, man. But I'm about to get off soon because the hour mark is coming. Of course, I remember Four Star Pizza. Hell yeah, with all the video games. Don Ramon. Yep, Don Ramon. Four Star Pizza used to be right there on 34th and 35th and East 14th. I remember everyone used to go there. You feel me? Playing video games. War between stop and expansion of farmlands and political economic gain. We gotta remember, man, the aristocracy in Mexico at the time was they just were stealing lands left and right. The haciendados, the big landowners, even the Americans. Look up what was his name? The owner of all the newspapers, Hearst. He owned hella properties in Mexico, bro. Acres and acres. The Hearst Corporation, bro, and actually, Pancho Villa took over some of his lands. You know, because he owned a lot of lands in the north. It was a crazy war. The Mexican Revolution was no joke. You know, a lot of Mexicanos don't know about that. La Reforma Agraria, of course. Mama Rosa's Pizza was at Hell's Angels. I don't know who owned Mama Rosa's Pizza, but I remember it. It used to be on High Street. I would not want to be a cop these days. They made a lot of money growing sugar, rum, cane at the time. Exactly. Yep. Sugar cane. They were also taking a lot of nickel and copper from there was copper fields in Mexico, bro. There was a lot of corruption at that time under Porfirio Diaz. The only thing I could say Porfirio Diaz did was he did modernize Mexico, but he was a ruthless dictator for sure. That's the reason why the Mexican Revolution started. Did I watch Anarchy Son of Band? No, I never watched that show. I never got to see it. My favorite Mexican movie, East Side Sushi. That's the one about Oakland. It comes down to the raw resource exploitation. Yeah, yeah, man. And that's been going on in Latin America for years. I mean, it happened in Central America. It happened in Haiti. It happened in Mexico and Colombia. It's still happening in Colombia. Yeah, East Side Sushi was dope. I know a lot of places that were filmed in that movie, East Side Sushi. Did anybody ever see a movie called My Culture? It's another movie about Oakland that you guys should check out. Yeah, it still happens in Central America. My Culture, I did a review on it. You guys could go back and see it. My Culture was a story about a black guy and a Latina dating in East Oakland. And it's a pretty dope movie because it kind of shows like the racial aspects of both sides of the family. And it shows a lot of Oakland culture on it. Go check it out. It's on Tubi TV. It's called My Culture. It's pretty dope. I don't know if you guys seen it yet. If you guys like East Side Sushi, you'll like My Culture. And if you don't believe me, go check out the review I did a while back on it. It's on my videos. But yeah, I don't know if you guys heard of that movie, My Culture. It's also filmed in East Oakland, and they show hella different places. They show Fruitvale, they show St. Elizabeth Church. Um, they show a lot of places around Oakland. I'll watch it. I'll try it. Yeah, I'll send you Armando. I'll send you you're the dude on IG, right? That we go live all the time, right? No, it's not on Netflix. It's on Tubi TV. But check it out. Oh yeah, there's a movie called East 14. I seen part of it. I haven't watched it. I seen a piece of it. I'm gonna watch it again. Okay, yeah, I'll send you a link to My Culture on your IG when I get off the live feed. Was La Misión based on a true story? I heard it was based on a real person, but the story wasn't necessarily true. But it was based on a real person, and I actually met that person, and I have a picture with him. I forget his name though, but yeah, he was a dude from the he was a Puerto Rican dude from the Mission District. Tubi TV, yeah, it's called My Culture. You can watch it, bro. That's a straight Oakland movie, bro. They film it in a lot of places that I know too. It's kind of funny, bro, because they show like kind of the racism on both sides. Like the Latina family, they're kind of racist, and they kind of talk shit about her dating a black dude, and then the black dude's family are also kind of racist. Like, why are you dating a Mexican girl? So it's an interesting movie. I would suggest to check it out. And it was filmed in Oakland. That's what's pretty dope about it. Blood in, blood out. My name is Miklo Velka. Don't put any stains on my front seat, Holmes. The Chicano U-turn. But yeah, man. Man, my voice is going out, bro. I've been singing for 3 days straight, bro. So I'm like, 4 days straight. Tres puntos, ese. But yeah, man. But hey, I think I'm gonna get off pretty soon. Thank you guys for joining me on this live feed. R.I.P. Popeye, is he dead? Have you watched Zusu? Yeah, I've watched Zusu many times. I've seen all those movies, bro. American Me, Blood in, Blood Out, Boulevard Nights, Walk Proud, Duke of Earl, Children of Violence. Well, that's not a movie. I've seen The Principal. A lot of movies. Yeah, I remember Made in America with that was filmed in Oakland. That was with Will Smith and Whoopi Goldberg. What's your favorite place to eat in Fruitvale? I got a few. Sorry, no tortilla. I would say Huaracha Azteca's good. Migriense Taco Truck is good. Jalisco's uh, um, Jalisco's Carnitas. Um, Otayes is pretty good. El Zamorano's pretty good. There's a few good spots, bro. El Tapatío. Where's El Tapatío? I don't think. Oh, El Tapatío was on Fruitvale? I don't think it's there anymore, bro. It burned down a few years back. You're talking about Jorge's El Tapatío, right? Yeah, that's long gone if that's the one you're talking about. Farolito. Oh, yeah, Farolito's good. But hey, man, I'm about to get off. I'm way past the hour mark, and I want to go to the gym real quick. I'm going to do it like this. Drop where you're from, bro. Drop me where you from. Drop where you from. What hood, what city, where you at. I want to see where all my subscribers are from. I'm from Eastside Oakland. You know what I mean? From the Fruitvale District, East 7th Block, East Bay Area. They don't Fruitvale FVG in the house. Where y'all from, man? Come on, throw where you from. Napa, California. I was just in Napa the other day. Canada. Oh yeah, I remember you told me you were in Canada. We talked before. For sure. Via SoCal. It's interesting. East 7th Street, same hood I grew up in, ESO. Born in a town, but you know. Oh yeah, I remember you told me you lived out of town, right? 5700. 5700 block. Yeah, man. East side Oaktown. But yeah, man, I'm about to get off this, man. I just hope you guys had a good night. Hopefully you guys like this live feed. It was a little different. But you know, I always like to talk about issues. I don't just like to talk about the hoods and the ghettos and the gangs. I like to talk about different issues that have you thinking, bro. You feel me? Because that's what I'm all about. I'm not about drama. I'm not about who did this, who did that, who's a dropout, who's not a dropout. I'm not about that stuff. And I think many of you probably are well aware of that. I don't go that route. You feel me? I know there's a lot of channels that go that route, but me, I'm more of a thing and intellectual, bro. I like you to think and think hard, bro. That's my whole thing. You feel me? So I do things a little different here. Is the park Fruitvale said something? I want to take my son out there, but not sure which one. The one right there on Fruitvale by E16, the De La Cruz Park, the old Sanborn Park. I think it's safe in the daytime, bro. I've been there. I've never seen no problems. It used to be messed up a long time ago. You feel me? All I mostly see is Mexicanos and Paisas playing soccer there all the time. I know I've seen some homies hanging out there before, but, you know, I've never seen too much drama. Alright, so I'm going to get off past the hour mark, so I'm going to leave it like this, man. Good night. Thank you guys for joining me on this Monday live feed. I didn't do my live feed yesterday because I was just tired. I had to come home and sleep. There was no way I was going to do this live feed yesterday, so I did it today to make up for yesterday. This is Live with Jay number 36. We're at episode 36. So be safe out there, man. Watch your back. There's a lot of drama out there in Oakland and in the streets of the Bay Area. Just be aware. Be safe, man. And don't get hurt. Don't get robbed. Don't get caught up, man. Just, you know what I mean? Be safe. That's all I can tell you. Be sure to subscribe. Oakland Latinos United on Facebook and IG. If you're trying to get a hold of me, always remember you can get a hold of me on private message on IG. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave comments on any video you can, and share my videos. Feel free to share my videos to everybody. You feel me? Because that's all it's about. I want to get that count up. So this is Jose, Oakland Latinos United, Chicano Power, Stay Brown, Mexica Tiawi. Until the next time.